Sherlock Holmes with Jude Law, who I think acts like a plank, I'm sorry, and Guy Ritchie. What can I say?
Well,
I'm just not even going to bother with this one.
As you probably know, Guy Ritchie has never been my favourite director. Basically, the story is it's Sherlock Holmes and Watson sort of updated. So now Sherlock Holmes has become a bare-knuckle fighter, somebody who's got a very sharp mind, but he's also got a big pair of pecs. He likes to have a fight. Watson is kind of young and debonair and has a young woman that he looks like he's going to marry. And this is the source of tension between Holmes and Watson because, in fact, it's a buddy romance.
So sorry, we're going to look at a clip. Yeah.
Why I ever believed that I would get to have tea with Mary's parents is beyond me, having been talked into going with you.
We were set upon, man. It was self-defense.
I've been reviewing my notes on our exploits over the last 7 months. Would you like to know my conclusion? I am psychologically disturbed.
How so?
Why else would I continually be led into situations where you deliberately withhold your plans from me?
You've never complained about my methods before.
I never complain. When do I complain about you practicing the violin at 3 in the morning? Or your mess? Your general lack of hygiene, or the fact that you steal my clothes?
I understand.
Do you?
What you need is to rest. My brother Mycroft has a small estate near Chichester. Beautiful grounds. It was a folly. Throw a lamb on the spit.
We? Holmes, if I were to go to the country, it would be with my future wife.
Well, certainly if we must.
No, not you, Mary and I. You are not...
What? Invited? Why would I not be invited to my own brother's country home? Watson, now you're not making any sense.
You're not human.
Sorry, you take one of the greatest characters in English literature and you make it rubbish.
Well, I'm going to upset you now. You see, I liked it. I have never liked a Guy Ritchie film before, and I like this. Now, I accept that its relationship to the literary source is probably, let's say, at very best, passing. What you have here, for the first time with a Guy Ritchie movie, is a film with two characters that are actually quite likeable.
But nothing to do with Sherlock Holmes.
No. What they're to do with is basically they're like a bickering married couple, and that's the central conceit of the movie. I have to say, as far as design is concerned, it's rather well done. It has a kind of gothic design, which of course makes perfect sense. It has in Mark Strong a very good villain who plays the whole thing like Count Dracula, which of course again makes kind of thematic sense. But it's Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr. together, who are genuinely funny, genuinely charming, genuinely quirky. And I'll tell you how much I enjoyed it. I started laughing about 5 minutes in. I thought, I'm just laughing out of context. Clearly, it's a Guy Ritchie film. Clearly, it's not funny. Clearly, if there's anything funny, it's accidental. Then, about 10 minutes in, I thought, no, he understands why this is funny, why this is charming, but he's going to overstate it. Then we got to the bare-knuckle, the boxing stuff. Even that was fairly restrained. It is the least Guy Ritchie-ish Guy Ritchie movie. And in fact, I think if you saw it not knowing it was a Guy Ritchie film, you wouldn't know it was a Guy Ritchie film.
You would know it's a Jude Law film with some American bloke with a really phony accent.
But it doesn't matter that it's a phony accent. Look, I like Mary Poppins. I can get beyond phony accents.
I like Mary Poppins.
No, but it's like, I'm not...
Jude Law wasn't in Mary Poppins.
No, but if you're complaining about accents, like, oh, God blimey, Mary, but it doesn't matter, Dick Van Dyke's performance is still good. I actually think that Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law both do comically impressive performances in this. I like the relationship between the two of them. I like the design of the movie. I like the restraint of the movie. And I have to say, nobody is more surprised by this than me. I never thought I'd hear myself say the words, I like Guy Ritchie's new film.
You're batting incredibly well, and I can see that in the posters. I like Guy Ritchie's new film.
My name's Mark, and I like a Guy Ritchie film. Sorry.
Well, I've yet to see. I might go and see it.